She only asked for leftover food. But what happened next will shock. Can you imagine being hungry, exhausted, and feeling invisible in a world that seems to move too fast to notice? That was exactly how Sarah felt that chilly autumn evening, as she stood outside the bustling diner on Main Street. Her clothes were worn, and her eyes held the weight of too many sleepless nights. She wasn't asking for much, just a small portion of leftover food. But what happened next changed everything. Sarah had been struggling for months. Losing her job after the factory shut down had sent her life spiraling. With no family nearby and a rent she couldn't afford, she found herself sleeping on a worn-out bench in the city park, the cold biting through her thin jacket. That night, the scent of sizzling bacon and fresh coffee drifted out from the diner's open door, tempting and cruel all at once. With a heart full of hesitation, she approached the restaurant's back door where the trash bins sat. Quietly, she knocked. The young man who opened it was surprised to see her, but before she could ask for help, he had already stepped back inside to talk to his manager. The manager, Mr. Thompson, was a man known for his gruff demeanor, but there was kindness beneath his weathered exterior. He peeked outside, seeing Sarah's thin frame shivering. Without a word, he went inside and returned carrying a plate covered with a napkin. "Here," he said softly. "This is all we have left. You can sit inside for a bit too." Sarah's eyes welled up. She followed him to a small booth near the window, the warmth washing over her like a soft blanket. As she ate, she noticed the other customers stealing curious glances, but no one said a word. The kindness was quiet, but powerful. But this was only the beginning. The next day, Sarah returned, not just for food but to help clean tables and wash dishes in exchange for a warm meal. Her determination and gratitude touched the staff, who welcomed her like family. Word spread through the neighborhood about the woman who was rebuilding her life with dignity and courage. Then came the unexpected turn. One afternoon, a local school teacher, named Mrs. Carter, visited the diner and overheard Sarah's story. Moved deeply, she reached out to a community center offering job training and housing assistance. Within weeks, Sarah was enrolled in a program to learn bookkeeping, a skill she had always dreamed of but never had the chance to pursue. Sarah's transformation wasn't just about receiving kindness, it was about how each act inspired her to give back. She began volunteering at the diner, mentoring others who found themselves in tough spots. Her smile, once hidden by hardship, now lit up the room. Can you imagine the ripple effect of a single meal shared with kindness? In the weeks that followed, the diner became a beacon of hope in the community. People brought donations, volunteers arrived, and more acts of kindness blossomed. Sarah's story reminded everyone that sometimes all it takes is a moment of compassion to change a life and a community. As this story comes to a close, I want to ask you, what small act of kindness could you offer today that might change someone's world? Share your story in the comments below because your kindness matters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the next video to see how another simple gesture turned into an extraordinary miracle. Because kindness isn't just an act. It's a movement that begins with you.